Getting your employer to sponsor an H1B is tough, but I find a strategy that worked for me, and here I'll show you how to convince your employer to sponsor your H1B. First, you research the H1B process. If you aren't sure if your company has sponsored before, I would plan carefully. Instead of just bringing it up randomly, I will schedule a 30-minute meeting with my manager at the time when I knew she wasn't busy, and to make my case stronger, I even put together a short PowerPoint because numbers and data always make an argument more convincing. Step 2, explain H1B in a simple terms. When the meeting started, I didn't assume my manager knew anything about H1B. Instead, I briefly introduced and explained the basics. There are the annual cap of 85,000 selections. There's 30% selection rate to make sure that she could understand and grasp all of that. Plus, the approval rate is very high, is beyond 90%. All I do is just to make sure that she understood it's not something huge, risky, is actually a quite common process in the industry. Steps number 3, I will focus on why this is a win-win for the company. I will highlight my contributions, what I worked since I joined, the impact I've made, and how my work would directly influence the team. I will also point out, replacing me with a new hire wouldn't necessarily have the same level of experience and understanding of the role. Also emphasize that your visa status is secure. You will focus more on the work and contributions and make it more effective. Of course, I know the big question would be cost, so you need to come prepared. To break it down, the H1B registration fee is always $215. If you get selected, the company would decide later on if they wanted to move forward. They will pay around $2,000, $3,000 legal fees and USCIS filing fees as fixed and predictable. My company at the time was small and didn't have an immigration lawyer, so I even offered to research and recommend for them. This makes the decision much easier for the company. Another thing that will help is having a backup plan. My manager asked, if you get the H1B, is it just one more year than your senior OPT? Does it really worth it? So I explained that H1B offers 6 years of stability and long-term immigration options. Plus, I mentioned that if I didn't get selected, there's no problem. I could explore an O1 visa or day 1 CPT. As a matter of fact, I even asked if they'd be open to authorizing CPT. This gave me more insight on their stance with the long-term sponsorship programs. The next morning, I got a green light from a manager in HR. If you're trying to get H1B sponsorship, prepare, present a strong statement, and make it easy for an employer to say yes. Let me know in the comments if you have questions. I'm happy to help. See you in the next video.